What do you mean? What you doing?
Well, I'm at work. I'm a police officer.
I'm at work.
So...
I'm not a police officer, but I'm at work.
Ah, right, okay. Just
wait, can I ask a question?
Yes.
What are you coming out mob-handed for? Has anyone committed any crimes? Done anything wrong?
I don't know yet until I've spoken to you. Because I've had some information that you've been flying a drone over the backyard.
Would that be a criminal offence if we had?
Yes.
It would. And what
not because you've flown it over the backyard, because you're not allowed to fly drones within a certain distance of buildings.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Off it on.
Yeah.
So you know the drone legislation, do you? Because by the sounds of that statement you've just made, I'd say you don't know what you're on about, if I'm honest.
Okay.
But another question for you. Are you videoing?
Yes.
Can you tell me why you haven't told me? Because
it's written here.
Well, I'm dyslexic, sir.
Okay.
It's not okay.
You don't know.
It's not okay because it's all right saying it's. How do you know I can read? How do you know I'm not short-sighted?
All right.
It's not all right. It's not okay.
I've just started speaking to you, haven't I?
Aye.
All right.
The opening exchange gives the game away immediately. The officer confidently claims that flying a drone over the station yard is an offence, then almost instantly backtracks and replaces it with a vague claim about being too close to the building. That switch matters. It shows his guessing. UK drone regulations aren't based on gut feeling or improvised distances. They're specific, technical, and clearly defined. When the officer admits he doesn't know the legislation, it undermines everything that follows. What makes it worse is that he carries on anyway. Instead of pausing to check or clarify, he pushes forward while ignoring basic professional standards, including clearly informing someone they're being recorded. That isn't confidence, it's stubbornness. And at that point, the interaction stops being about safety and becomes power exercised without understandanding.
The first thing you should have done, excuse me, you're talking over me now.
The issue is that I've had information that you're flying that drone over this backyard.
All right,
okay. So you're under arrest at the moment, okay?
Wow.
You don't have to say anything but me, how many defences, mention questions, so we can later on in court and you do see it, maybe give them evidence, sorry.
Okay. I'll tell you now, the law, the drone legislation is anything under 240...
one of the males at the moment, they'll establish what's going on. If we could have another car here, please.
So am I detained or arrested?
No, you're under arrest.
Right, sorry. Wait there, mate, because this is a couple of £100 worth of fucking equipment, right? And don't you be breaking it. You break any of this, right, and you'll be paying for it. All right, don't snatch off me. Right? I won't. I'll do it in my own time, when I want, how I want. You're getting sued for it, you know.
Okay.
Believe.
That's fine.
So what's your grounds for arresting me then?
Sorry?
What's your grounds?
I'll get to the grounds in a minute, alright?
Don't touch me, mate.
Okay.
No, you've arrested me, so tell me what for?
To prevent any harm, okay?
Any harm of what?
To prevent harm, because I don't know what... I need to establish what you're doing, okay?
Well, if you'd have asked, I'd have told you.
This is a police station, okay?
This is where it stops being confusion and becomes recklessness. There's no warning, no explanation of detention, no grounds given. Just hands on, cuffs on, and an arrest announced after the fact. His equipment is seized before he's even told why he's being deprived of his liberty. That isn't procedure, it's panic. When Turbinator says he'll sue and gets a casual that's fine, it reveals the mindset. Not confidence, indifference to consequences, because it's public money on the line, not theirs. The justification that follows only makes it worse. Arresting someone to prevent harm or to establish what he's doing turns the power upside down. Arrest isn't a fact-finding tool, and it isn't a shortcut for asking questions. If the same outcome could have been achieved through conversation, as even the officer admits, then the arrest fails its most basic test.
Yeah, miss, what you done with that,
I've been informed by another police officer that you're flying a drone over the backyard, okay? Right. I don't know what your intentions are, okay?
Okay. Haven't you had the letter off the NCC? Huh?
What?
You haven't had the memo, have you? You fucked up, mate. Let's put it that way. You have fucked up.
Well, if I've mucked up, I've mucked up. Okay.
You fucked up. Them are thinking of me. Can you loosen them, please? Can you all identify yourself?
My phone number is 1959.
I can't read. I've already told you that.
My phone number is 1959.
Go on, then, miss.
PCSO 5628.
5628. Where are you based at, miss?
Right here.
Right there. Okay.
6928 base at Washington.
Yourself, sir.
078 base here.
Okay. Now what?
9078.
88.
Yep.
What have you 8 for your dinner like? No, but it's mad the way you say 8, you know. It is. Because like 8 to me is like I've just ate my dinner. What about you? Behind me, Clarence. Tyrant features. What about you? Will you put that back on my shoulder, please?
Sorry?
Don't be sorry, just be careful, because you haven't been up an hour, have you?
You're
you
sorry.
fucked up, you big time.
Well, that's fine.
No, it's not fine, sir, because that's why people like me come here.
The justification keeps shrinking until it's nothing more than, I don't know what your intentions are. That isn't a reason to arrest someone. It's an admission that no reason exists. Not knowing intent is the default in public life. If that were enough, anyone could be arrested on sight. Turbinator calls it out immediately. Uncertainty isn't suspicion, and it doesn't justify force. Then comes the defining moment. He asks whether the officer is aware of the MCC memo, guidance clearly stating that photography and lawful recording aren't suspicious by themselves and don't justify interference without specific grounds. The response? Blank. He doesn't know what it is, and that's what matters most. This isn't just power being misapplied, it's power being exercised without awareness of the safeguards designed to prevent exactly this kind of misuse.
Don't tighten it off, you've got no warrant. You've got no warrant to tell me.
Okay,
yeah, you do. Yes, you do.
Arrest, right?
Yes, you do. Don't turn it off.
I've got mine
do not
on.
turn it off.
Okay, so you don't need, I don't need a...
Back. I'm stood outside Washington, so I was arrested. Took all the way to Sunderland, guys. They took me all the way to Sunderland. But listen, the two cops that come and got me, I swear down, I've never met two coppers like that in my life. Proper sounders. You know, they got me in front of the custody sergeant and they looked into it and basically they were like, what you doing here? So it didn't okay for me to be detained, and I was let go. We came back to Washington and he come down and gave me a piece of paper and said, we're keeping you. I said, listen, give me my equipment back. Everyone's a winner, so everyone's learned something. You've learned something, I've learned something. You know, I'm trying to be nice to get me. Anyway, I've got my equipment back. And what it is, and that's why we do what we do, guys, because of people like him who you've just seen.
First things first, this didn't end with words were had. It ended with money changing hands. Turbinator sued, and the force paid. That alone tells you how indefensible the arrest was once it reached a desk, where confidence and uniforms don't matter. Forces don't pay out for solid policing. They do it when the footage, timeline, and officers' own words leave no room to defend what happened. Step back, and the real failure isn't one bad decision, it's the pattern. Every move comes before the reason. Arrest first, explanation later. Ground searched for after the cuffs are already on. Intent is cited because nothing concrete exists. Even switching the camera off follows the same logic. Control before clarity. No point is there a clean, lawful path from observation to arrest, and the ending says it all. He walks away with nothing sticking. No offense survives. No paperwork holds. The arrest doesn't resolve, it falls apart. When power is used without understanding the rules, the result isn't order, it's failure with a price tag attached. If you found value in this breakdown, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to help keep this kind of accountability in the spotlight.